Good morning, Internet. This is the old fat dad. Let me show you what I got for you today. In a recent video, I took a look at these two different kinds of ammunition out of a revolver, a short barrel, see what kind of performance we'd get. In the past, I hadn't gotten very good performance out of 22 Magnum ammo as far as expanding performing out of a shorter barrel. So these guys are spec'd for shorter barrels. The bullets are designed to expand without as much velocity. What if we try to shoot these guys out of a long barrel, particularly the CZ512, and we'll see how they perform. Does all this barrel make a big difference? Will they still do an awesome job of expanding like they did before? By the way, here's the old video if you want to check it out. First test will be an accuracy test at 50 yards. I'll do 3 5-shot groups with each type of ammo and see how they stack up. If I was going to be using this ammo out of a rifle, it's probably going to be for small game hunting. And 50 yards is about what I'm going to get in these thick woods as my maximum shot. Second test will be the ballistic testing. And we're going to use our small game simulator, the dog food. It's got a tough skin, a meaty interior. It's a good simulation of something like a squirrel or a raccoon. And then I'm going to shoot this ballistic modeling clay at 25 yards. Actually, both of these will be at 25 yards. We'll see if we can recover these bullets. And do they expand? Do they overexpand? Do they blow up into tons of shrapnel? Let's find out. First up for the 50-yard test, Speer Gold Dot. Finally, we're going to test this Hornady ammo for accuracy at 50 yards. And here is a close-up of our target for the accuracy testing. Up top we've got the Speer, and here and here, I think these are about 1-inch groups. This guy fell apart a little bit. A lot of vertical stringing, you know, it's got a lot of up and down there, as opposed to this guy, which is left to right spread. And I think that's probably the shooter. Hard to tell though. 2 out of 3 groups are under 1 inch or right about 1 inch, so that's pretty good. And down here we've got the Hornady, and this was looking like a beauty of a group, and then one got away. Not sure again if that's the shooter or the ammunition or the gun, but easily under 1 inch there, and right about 1 inch there with a lot of vertical stringing again. And this guy is going to be bigger than 1 inch. So each one of these had a group at about or under 1 inch, and each one had a group that was a little bit bigger than 1 inch. Alright, now for my favorite part, the ballistic testing. And we're going to shoot the ballistic modeling clay first. 1 round of the Speer, 1 round of the Hornady, and we'll go check out the expansion. Wow, nice. Not too bad. Let's go check out those hits. And here are the 2 hits. We got Speer over here, and then our Hornady over here. Kind of off to the right a little bit with that Hornady, but it allows us to kind of peek inside that opening and see we got big time expansion up front, and it stops pretty quick in the back there. So it looks like both of these bullets are performing very similar, with that big old expansion up front and then tapering off pretty quickly. The penetration is probably about, let's say 4 to 5 inches in this block. These are our 2 recovered bullets. Over here is the Speer, and there's not much left to this guy. I don't know if you can see real well, but it's a pretty much just a thin little layer of metal there. not a whole lot to it. It fragmented like crazy. And then we've got the Hornady over here, and it held together a good bit more. You can see a little bit more thickness on that recovered bullet, but it also fragmented a whole bunch as well. So I would say these are not designed to hold together at rifle level speeds. Let's put some dog food on the table and see how they do with that. Alright, it's dog food time. First up is the Speer. Yeah, so I missed that one. Let's try again. Alright, so my morning coffee has kicked in and I've gotten a little too shaky here, so we're going back to the rests and we're going to try the Speer again at the dog food. Alright, much better. Now let's shoot some dog food with the Hornady. Holy moly, that one went flying. Okay, let's go check out the results of our dog food test. This is the aftermath from our 2 shots on the dog food. As you can see, the yellow jackets have found my dog food now, so I'm not going to be moving them around too much. We'll just look at them with the camera from a distance. But this guy is the Speer, a nice center hit there. You're looking at the exit, and up front is the entrance. As you can see, just blew the can open, shot dog food everywhere. And those, whew. And this is the can that got hit with the Hornady. Not quite as centered of a hit on this guy, but it also blew that can up pretty well. And if you remember, the Hornady is the heavier bullet. It's 45 grains, and it also held together a lot better in our modeling clay test. Whereas the Speer fragmented a ton, and you can see the difference there. That fragmenting bullet just blows up the dog food, while the 45 grain Hornady holds together a bit better. Still does a ton of damage on that dog food, but nowhere near as much as the Speer. Final thoughts on the Hornady and Speer self-defense ammo out of a rifle. I don't know if it makes a whole lot of sense. I don't think they do anything special out of a rifle. I mean, really, their specialty is to be shot out of a short barrel. And out of a short barrel, they expand, they do their job really well. Out of a rifle, you know, they're not much different than any other .22 Magnum ammo. So you're probably paying a premium for a bullet technology that you don't really need out of a rifle. In a pinch, they're accurate enough to do small game hunting out to 50 yards. So if you didn't have anything else available, I don't see any reason not to use it. But I don't see myself switching out what I've already got to use this stuff to go out hunting with. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please consider liking and subscribing. And watch out for those yellow jackets. Man, they were vicious. As soon as I shot that dog food, boy, they were all over it. We'll see you next time.